Hey, guess what, guys? I have a special surprise for this recap of Project Runway, season whatever, episode whatever, The Klum of Doom, which is that my handsome husband John has joined us. So part of our
husband?
part of our dating process was me forcing him to watch every episode of Project Runway ever, and since then it's been a tradition for us to watch it together, although he does bitch through the whole experience.
Oh joy.
So anyway, I convinced him to do this recap with me. So to start off, this is making a dress for Heide Klum for the Creative Emmys. And of course, we already knew, well, I knew who won because it's been all over Twitter and Facebook and the internet. So I spent the whole time just like waiting to find this, you know, this fabric that won. Anyway, everyone gets on there and they're like, I don't make, you know, red carpet dresses. And I'm like, really? You didn't come on the show with like, I don't know, 4 or 5 designs already picked out that you thought could work just in case?
They only pick people who've never seen the show.
Apparently so. No one here knows how to play the game. Anyway, everybody goes. Heidi comes in and pretends like she has some taste because we all know that Heidi...
Did you see what she was wearing when she judged? I mean, come on. She can't dress herself.
So, anyway, they walk around, they look at everybody's outfits, and she's like, okay, well, I think we should send you back for more fabric. And so everybody got $100, and they could either give the money away, or they could go back and buy new fabric. So, Sandia, like, goes around and is like, are you gonna go back? Can I have your money? Can, you know, kind of, which is part of the game. I mean, let's be truthful. Now, they get there, and everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's got hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And everyone's like, oh, I can't believe she do that. But I like Char more because she was the one who was like, yeah, she did the right thing. I wish I'd thought of it. And I was like, okay.
I mean, it's not like a contest. They're in it for hundreds of thousands of dollars or whatever they win. I mean, you wouldn't want to play the game.
I know. We wouldn't want to work to your advantage. Ooh. Anyway, it was probably one of the saddest runways in terms of, like, it wasn't that difficult.
Pretty terrible.
It wasn't, you know, it should have been, like, I understand if they had walked the runway, there'd been a lot of, like, boring dresses that were well done or great dresses that were badly done, but instead it was, like, awful dresses horribly done. So our top and bottom, for our bottom, we had a just arrangement of horrible dresses. Karina, who's been running her mouth the whole season, had that green dress, which I'm pretty sure I bought when I was 14 because I thought it was so great. So, and I had I still have horrible fashion taste, but back then I was just a walking...
I'm here to help.
I was just a walking hot mess. And then, so hers was awful. Mitchell, who's also been running his mouth, his dress was atrocious.
Frankenstein.
Awful. And then Christine, who we really haven't seen much from, but I haven't really thought she's that bad. Her dress really was a hot mess. Like, it was falling apart. It had those, it wasn't even the devil horns. It just didn't function as a real dress. It was just
separation.
it was, you know, yeah, it was like a drop and separate, which is what every woman wants, you know, like, because God doesn't do that naturally to us anyway. So the bottom was horrible. The top, Keeney was there. I thought his dress was fine. It was really well executed. It was boring. John really disliked it.
Well, the back of it was fine, but the front of it was, you might as well cover her with a sack.
Yeah.
It'd be more interesting if she didn't have a front. That would have been...
we got dogs everywhere. Okay, so let's see. We had that, and then we had Amanda's dress, that had to be a joke, because it was all tickety-tackety in the front.
Oh my gosh.
And it was, they acted...
One of the tackiest things I've ever seen on Project Runway, and it wasn't even one of those "you stupid stuff" challenges.
Yeah, the unconventional material.
But she did.
But it was now truthfully, it did meet one criteria, which is Heidi's pretty tacky. So technically, I guess she was on the right way, but I couldn't believe that they put that in the middle and not hey buddy, it should have been in the middle, not the top. I just feel like they're punking her, like I just can't believe they really think she's that great. Let's see, who else was... Oh, and then, of course, the winning dress, which was Sean, which we already knew was going to be Sean. Now, in the end, they ended up getting rid of... That's another dog. They ended up getting rid of Karina... No, wait. Who did they get rid of? Oh, Mitchell and Christine. And I
know who won. Lampshade won.
Yeah, Lampshade. We were joking because we were saying it reminded us of the Spaghetti Factory. They have those fringe lampshades. which then made me want spaghetti. Or actually, I wanted the bread with the little garlic butter.
So bad.
It was really bad. Anyway, excuse me, that's gross, guys. Quit doing that. Anyway, so we lost 2 designers. I'm not at all upset about Mitchell. I mean, he hasn't done anything interesting. Christina I was kind of bummed about because I was like, we really didn't get to know her at all. And Karina's was awful. So anyway.
That's why it was awful 2 times.
Yeah. I mean, it's been.
What the hell are her tattoos? Those are awful too.
No, they're stitching. It's like stitching.
Oh, is that what that is?
And then it goes up into a heart.
It's still stupid.
It's stupid. Well, I know she definitely needs to spend less time running her mouth. Like, because she went and she, like, ran all over the workroom and was like, I'm going to see what everyone's doing. And then you see her material and you're like, oh my gosh.
Less talk, more rock.
Right. It was just awful. It was totally disturbing. But anyway, that is our recap. So, hit me up in the comments and tell me how much you love John and how he should be here every week to do a recap.
Please don't. It's going to ruin my image.